Hi everyone, today I will discuss the Alibaba 807 incident, a major event that raised important questions about corporate culture, power dynamics, and accountability of one of the world's leading technology company. This incident is particularly important because it highlights digital media not only as communication tools, but also as spaces where power relations, corporate hierarchies, and social inequalities are exposed and questioned. How do digital platforms and organizational structures shape the distribution and transformation of human capital in the Alibaba 807 incident? So I will demonstrate how Pierre-Bourdieu framework, focusing on habitus, field, and capital, can be applied to the critically analyze this case. So this presentation has three main parts: background and context, three major analyses, and social implications and future thinking. On July 27, 2021, an Alibaba employee, Ms. Zhou, went on a business trip to Jinan. There, he was sexually harassed by a client and later assaulted by her manager in a hotel. He reported to the police, but the manager was released without charge. On August 2, Ms. Zhou reported the incident to the Alibaba senior management, asking for an investigation, but her requests are ignored. By August 7, feeling desperate, he handed out flyers in the company cafeteria and posted about her experience on Alibaba's internet forum. The story quickly went viral on the social media, becoming a national scandal. On August 8, over 6,000 Alibaba employees sent an open letter demanding a fair investigation. The incident took place at Alibaba's headquarters in Hangzhou, but spread online, with related topic on Weibo gaining over 1 billion views. Key stakeholders including Ms. Zhou, the executive manager, Alibaba senior management, the HR department, and the public. Media also played a crucial role in exposing the case, eventually leading to the government intervention. This incident exposes serious issues in corporate governance and workplace safety, becoming a landmark case of discussions on gender equality and employee rights in China. Habitus refers to the ingrained habits, behaviors, and social expectations that shape an individual's actions. In traditional Chinese culture, women are often expected to take on familiar responsibilities, while facing the stereotype of men work outside, women stay inside in the workplace. This long-standing socialization process leads many women to choose silence or tolerance when facing workplace sexual harassment. So in this case, the habitus of female employee reflects a struggle between her sense of self-worth and the pressure to remain silent in the organization. The supervisor's habitus is influenced by a sense of entitlement and power associated with his managerial role. Within Alibaba, there was a corporate habitus that may have discouraged employees from speaking out against misconduct due to fear of the retaliation or being ignored. So the victim's initial hesitation to report the incident shows how their habitus was shaped by a culture of fear and silence within the company. Field represents a structured social place where individuals and groups compete for resources, recognition, and influence. Alibaba's field is a highly competitive, male-dominated corporate environment, where success depends on an individual's position and influence within the organization. Senior managers enjoy greater influence and protection, while female employees are often marginalized, lacking a strong voice. The 807 incident exposed an imbalance within this corporate field between technological control and the weakness of human capital. The platform holds control over data and rules, where employees must positively adapt. This imbalance leaves ordinary employees, especially women, with limited access to effective grievance channels. At the same time, the public feel, as an external force, broken the closed nature of the corporate field. After the incident exposed, public and media pressure forced Alibaba to respond. Initially, the company tried to downplay the incident to protect its brand reputation, reflecting the importance of symbolic capital in the corporate field. So we can clearly see how the three types of capital interacted and transformed. First, there was a direct link between economic capital and symbolic capital. When scandal broke, Alibaba's brand image took a major hit. Negative public reactions assaulted the company's financial interests. To protect its brand and prevent finance losses, Alibaba responded quickly. It issued public apologies, fired senior managers, and promised transparency. These actions were meant to restore its brand image and avoid losing customers. Second, we can see the connection between cultural capital and symbolic capital. The incident exposed a gap between Alibaba's claimed inclusive corporate culture and how it actually handled workplace harassment. Its contradiction damaged its credibility. In response, Alibaba introduced anti-harassment policies and declared a zero-tolerance stance, trying to rebuild its reputation and show that it values employees' rights. Finally, there was an important link between economic capital and cultural capital. As the company's reputation suffered, employee morale and loyalty also declined, which resulted in long-term business performance. To address this, Alibaba invested in employee welfare programs and policy reforms, hoping to rebuild a positive workplace culture. Its cultural recovery was not just about image, it was about securing long-term growth. The Alibaba 807 incident reveals how digital platforms can control human capital and even determine workers' fate. In Alibaba's field, those with power hold an advantage, while ordinary employees, especially women, are marginalized. The company can delete or block employees' complaints or negative comments, controlling the narrative and prioritize brand reputation over employees' welfare. Women in the tech industry often lack economic capital, cultural capital, and social capital. However, during the 807 incident, female employees used digital platforms to gain symbolic capital, increasing their bargaining power and pressuring Alibaba to take action. This case shows that digital empowerment is often an illusion. Employees' voice can still be ignored or suppressed. In the final report, I will start with an introduction where I will briefly explain the Alibaba 807 incident and to present the research question. The objective is to analyze this case using Bourdieu framework, focusing on habitus, field, and capital. Next, I will move to the contextual and theoretical review, where I will explain Bourdieu's concept of habitus, field, and capital, providing a clear foundation of the analysis. Then, in the case study analysis, I will apply this framework to Alibaba 807 incident, reviewing how power relations and capital transformation occurred in this case. Following that, in the discussion, I will critically explore how digital platforms expose power imbalances in business. I will also discuss future recommendations, focusing on companies can balance brand reputation and employee rights in the digital age. Finally, I will end with a list of references, properly formatted APA 7th edition. Thank you.